Yeah, so John, so
Go
for
ahead.
obviously we kind of know you a bit. We talked before. We tried to record a podcast before, and we were having some technical difficulties, but now we're
Yeah,
back.
I
But
remember
let's
that.
just let's just reacquaint ourselves again. Could you just tell me like what you study and where you are right now?
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Tarek. I think it's a pleasure being again on this platform. We won't have any technical problem today. Anyways,
Me too.
so coming back to your question, my full name is Herenisaka Joan, Central African Republic. I came to China in 2013. Right now, I'm in China. Okay, to be precise. I came to China in 2013. I did my Chinese language for 1 year, and then I'm currently studying cultural program. So I did my bachelor, and then now I'm doing a master in crop science.
Okay.
That's
And
pretty much.
you're currently working at a lab, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'm currently working in the agriculture and biotechnology lab of Zhejiang University. So we have a huge group of scientists that are working on improving crop production. We're talking about the agricultural five main crops: rice, beans, uh, barley, and maize. Of course, I won't. Yeah, this equation. Yeah. So currently, yes, I'm working at the lab.
Man, that's very impressive, man. Studying like five, six crops,
I'm not actually focusing on all the crops at the same time. That's the group I'm talking about. We have a huge group, so different people have different area of expertise. In case I work on rice particularly, only work on rice. Work on improving the production, the yield of rice, as well as improving the quality during the production phase.
Hmm.
Uh, let's say, for example, nowadays in our world that we're living in, we have so much stuff about pollution going on,
Yeah,
right? We talk about environmental pollution. Many people, when they hear pollution, maybe they think of air. That's the
yeah,
first thing that comes to their mind. Air pollution or something. That's the most common, the carbon dioxide and stuff like that. But in our case, we're more interested in the soil pollution.
well,
Yes, we're talking about heavy metal contamination of soil, about water pollution, because rice is a paddy field, so it needs a lot of water to grow in, right? So if the water we're using to grow our rice or any food that we can grow, if the water is contaminated in the beginning, then at the end, obviously it's going to affect the quality of the product that we're
yeah,
going to have. That
yeah.
quality can also affect our life's quality, especially heavy metals. Heavy metals are, I think, very dangerous elements, has severe consequences on human health. So my line of work is how can we implement new technology or the knowledge we have, science, to help promote our plant growth in this particular environment that we're living in today, keeping at least a decent yield
Yeah,
at the end. Even better, improve the yield production. You get it?
yeah.
Yeah. So
That's a
that's what I'm working on.
lot of
Okay.
work,
Yeah.
And to me, at least, before I came to China, I was thinking that Chinese rice is the best, in the world. But when I came here, I like all people, like da
Yeah.
da 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 da, all that. But try Pakistani rice. or Thai. I have some Thai rice, right?
Yeah, yeah. I personally think that Thai rice is the best.
So what do you think is
Well, we okay. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, before I answer your question, now I just want to specify something. So, what I'm working on currently, I'm working on arsenic. I don't know if you guys know, you guys heard about this
Yeah, yeah.
No.
element.
Yeah.
no?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, just said, if you can explain it as simply as you can, then you don't understand it well enough. The simple explanation of this thing, it's a very, very dangerous element.
All right.
All right. So arsenic is very dangerous.
Is it in
and
the
very-
periodic table?
It is in the periodic.
All right,
table.
I'm fine.
So yeah,
I
it's
know.
it's very dangerous. Can behave itself as heavy metal,
hmm
and in some cases as well with interaction with other with interaction with other chemical compound, it can behave itself also as non-heavy metal.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like a cancer, right? In the
Mm,
crop
it-
side, in the crop field, right?
Say that, but I would say it's a very dangerous element that we're dealing with in culture, because it has a huge, huge potential of destroying everything we put out in the land.
Wow.
Okay, so if the land is contaminated with arsenic, or the water we use to grow our rice or our crop in it is contaminated with arsenic,
hmm
then obviously the plant won't do well. If the amount of arsenic is bearable, is storable
Yeah.
by the plant, it still won't do well. Worst case scenario, you will accumulate a lot of arsenic in the grain,
Yeah.
which is the rice you and I eat. We eat it, we accumulate it in our body at a certain level
Yeah.
required, not required because our body doesn't need it, but at a certain level, it becomes very damaging to our body. You can have things like cancer, you can have some organ damage, and many other things. Because, by the way, like I said, it can behave like a heavy metal. So, if it's in this case, then you never be able to, your body will never be able to excrete it out your
Yeah.
body. So, it will obviously just damage you.
Damn, I will never eat Chinese rice anymore.
Particular to Chinese rice.